If we're not at a Disney park, we're dreaming about being there, and a cup of Joffrey's Coffee Disney Blend helps. But what about when you're at a Disney park? The Joffrey's Disney Kiosk and Restaurant Locator will make sure you never miss out. Whether it's a cool drink on a hot summer vacation or a great cup of coffee at a Disney signature restaurant, Joffrey's has you covered. Check it out at Joffreys.com.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Once again, if you're traveling to Epcot, Disney's Animal Kingdom, Disney's Hollywood Studios, or Magic Kingdom car and bus parking, please exit here.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. I'm Tim Scott.
I'm Bob Collar.
This is ResortLoop.com. Bob, how are you doing today?
Outstanding.
Oh.
I'm very excited. We're less than a week away from our Walt Disney World mini Looper meet.
Oh, it'll be so exciting.
Very exciting. We're going to be FaceTiming the whole thing, or Facebook Living the whole time.
Is that what we're doing?
Whole thing.
Oh.
So go to ResortLoop.com or Resort Loop's Facebook page. I don't even know what's going on here. The Resort Loop's Facebook page. We're going to Facebook Live a lot of it. We're going to try something a little bit different, Tim. I think we're going to try.
Okay.
To not to do the digital check-in, and we'll Facebook Live it to see how it goes. See if it actually works for us.
The digital check-in?
So we can skip the desk. What do you think?
We can do that because it's such a quick trip for us.
Yeah.
But
just see. We're going to see if it works. See how it plays out. You guys can follow along with us and see how it plays out. So, will you be doing any Facebook Living in Indianapolis?
I'm thinking I'm going to have to at least do a little bit.
Absolutely.
Having never been there, I'm not sure what to expect, and I'm very excited. I know lots of loopers are going to be there, and so I'm excited to meet them. Maybe we'll Facebook Live some stuff with them real quick. I don't want to bother too many people while they're doing their Disney thing, because we don't actually have a table there or anything. I'm just kind of mingling with everybody else. So
right. We're not there to step on any toes.
No.
We want to kind of maybe next year we'll get a booth or a table, and
that's right. It's like a reconnaissance trip for me.
There you go. Absolutely. A reconnaissance trip you'll leave a lot of highly coveted pins.
That's right. There's been requests for pins. I have pins. I'm ready to go.
Fantastic. All right. Well, anyway, let's do a show, Tim. What are we going to talk about today?
I think we're just going to talk about some. We don't usually talk about news too much. We're not like a big what's happening right now, but there's some things that are going to be going on like later this summer into the fall and winter. I think we need to just let people know about.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is stuff that's going to be coming up not just at Walt Disney World, but Disneyland, the Disney cruise ships. And so there's been a lot of announcements that Disney's been doing. So we thought, we'll let you guys know what we know to maybe better help plan your Disney trip, whichever kind you're going to do. So why don't you start us off, Tim?
I'm going to start us off, Bob. It's going to be that time of year pretty soon when the stores are going to have their Christmas decorations up.
Oh, I'm surprised they're not up already.
They might be. I haven't been in the store for a while. But reservations are opened for the 2018 Jingle Bell Jingle Bam, the dessert party over at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
I love this.
This is great. I didn't do the dessert thing last year, but I saw the show last year.
Mm-hmm.
It was so cute. It was so great. But it says, as a part of this year's flurry of fun, starting November 6th, the spectacular nighttime Hollywood fireworks show Jingle Bell Jingle Bam is returning once again. And with it comes the popular Jingle Bell Jingle Bam dessert party. They capitalized the Bam. That's why I had to emphasize the Bam. That says the festive experience begins as you step into the Chinese theater courtyard to enjoy an array of holiday-themed snacks, decadent desserts, beer, wine, oh my goodness, and specialty alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages. While guests are taking part in the festivity, kids of all ages can come and meet a VIP Disney character.
Very nice.
I know. See, before the show, you'll be escorted to a reserved viewing area where you'll enjoy Disney movie magic a beautiful projection show featuring favorite cinematic moments and the magic of Disney, followed by Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam. A Santa-sized, which means rather large, I believe. Spectacular jam-packed holiday music, fireworks, special effects, and dazzling state-of-the-art projections. Price for this show, Bob, it kind of varies a little bit depending on the date.
That's what I was waiting for. $79
per adult, $45 per child. And then the closer you get to Christmas, it jumps up to $89 and $49. A separate ticket, you still need your Hollywood admission, your admission to the park. This is separate from that.
Right.
But
how do you feel about that?
I'm generally not a huge fan of paying to see something I can just stand there and see for free. I know they're throwing in the desserts and the special area.
Right.
But, the more I look at Disney, the more I kind of see value in some of these things. Like maybe you don't want to be standing out there for an hour or two beforehand. Maybe you don't mind the desserts. Yeah. I think I see more of a value possibly over at the Magic Kingdom with their nighttime show.
Yeah. Well, I got to tell you, when you start creeping up close to, Mickey's Not So, or Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party prices,
right?
That kind of makes me take pause. I wish it were about, I don't know, $20 cheaper. I think that's more palatable. I would not, if you're just going down for a short time, and those ticket prices, because we all know the more tickets, the longer you're there, the bigger the ticket package you have, the cheaper the tickets are. So
right.
if you're not paying a whole lot on the ticket prices, that might not be a bad deal. But if you're paying close to that $100 just to get into the parks, I don't know about throwing on another $80 plus dollars to do the dessert party. Those better be fantastic desserts. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because for a family of four, that's like about $250.
Yeah. When you can go over and do Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party and really enjoy, I mean, that's so much fun because you get the special parade, you get the special fireworks, you get snow on Main Street, the sugar cookies and cocoa. I loved the Very Merry Christmas Party. That's one of my favorite special events that you can do at Walt Disney World. So, I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends. Like you said, if you don't want to stand in line or stand and worry about somebody standing in front of you, it's it's not bad.
I think it kind of depends on the length of your trip also. If you're going for like a short, 2-3 day trip and you want to get some things done, you don't want to wait anywhere longer than you have to. If you're down there for a week,
right, you can catch bits and pieces of it.
You can catch bits and pieces. You can do other things. You don't feel like you have to get everything done in like 2 days. So, I mean, if this is the one thing you're looking forward to on your trip, like I said, I can see this more over at the Magic Kingdom. For me than the studios, but
yeah, I agree.
It is a little pricey, but sometimes you pay for convenience, and sometimes it's just something you want to do.
Absolutely, yeah, a special event of some sort for the kids. Yeah,
and we're not here to judge. It's just what we do.
Well, it's what you do.
Well, there's that.
Well, I got to tell you, I found some information we have all been waiting for, and truly we've been waiting for this because, as everybody knows, Caribbean Beach has been an issue. They've had to put out deals to stay at Caribbean Beach because there's been no real places to eat over there. They've been reimagining the entire main building and food and all of that stuff, food court and all of that. Mm-hmm. Well, we finally got some information from Disney about this. So here we go. This is what they're saying. When the reimagining of Old Port Royal is complete in just a few months, so it's coming close, the former Shutters table service restaurant will open in an all-new location as Sebastian's Bistro.
Oh, my.
Located along the Port Royal waterfront, Sebastian's Bistro will feature beautiful views, warm island hospitality, and a menu that blends Latin and Caribbean flavors from market-fresh ingredients. I really want to check this out. This sounds really nice.
Are they going to be serving crab? Because that's kind of awkward.
That is a little bit awkward, especially if it's by a French chef that's chasing him around. When you arrive at the casual, family-friendly restaurant, you'll be welcomed by a blue shiplap marquee featuring everyone's favorite red crustacean. And inside, you will feel as though you've just stepped into a tropical beachfront home. Every detail celebrates the natural beauty of the Caribbean, from coral patterns to kelp filigree to lure-inspired art. That art is very alluring.
Oh, wow.
And nautical designs. You may even notice abstract artwork, and landscapes featuring Sebastian and friends. So that's going to be Sebastian's Bistro. Now, the pictures, the artist renderings of this, it kind of looks small. That concerns me a little bit because it looks about the size of Beaches and Cream.
Ooh, that's tiny.
A little concerned about that. I'm hoping they're just showing one corner of it and not the whole restaurant in their renderings. But we'll see. But it does sound very interesting. I want to see what the beautiful views are. That's what I want to see. They also have Centertown Market, the quick service location in the Centertown Market. Will be expanded to create an indoor street market vibe. That's one of the things I always liked about the Caribbean beaches. You felt like you were in a marketplace outside, even though you were inside.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that?
Yeah.
I hope they keep that.
Yes.
It says you'll enter the space under a large palapa-like structure, whatever that is. Looks like a big umbrella. Accented with glowing colored light pendants made from glass bottles. The market will feature open shutter wooden light post awnings, ornamentation, and unique seating areas. You'll also have access to the grab-and-go market for specialty coffee and quick bites. So looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to them opening up Caribbean Beach again and getting that ready to go. Probably very near when the gondolas will be ready to go as well. So we shall see.
Absolutely. I love that.
What else you got?
I'm going to jump over to the cruise line. I'm a big fan of Disney Cruise Line.
Absolutely.
Well, they're talking here about tons of fun aboard the Disney Magic for cruises from New York City.
New York City.
New York City. Let's see. Not only will we sail to ports in Quebec, Canada, and Bermuda for the first time on brand new itineraries, but they're also doing a new southern itinerary.
Ooh.
They're doing New York, 2 days at sea, Castaway Cay.
Wow.
Port Canaveral. I'll get back to that. 2 more days at sea, back to New York City.
Wow. What is that? Do you think that's going to be a too long, too much at sea?
Not for me. I love the days at sea. Those are my favorite days.
All right.
The only thing I will say, in the fall, possibly, along the Atlantic coast, it could be a little choppier, possibly.
Yeah.
And the last time I went on to New York, it was a little choppy. And one time I was on a real Caribbean cruise, and coming up the coast there, it was a little choppier than it was in the further south in the Caribbean. But I need to let you know, this here's the important part. They have new sailings to Bermuda, and this is branded. The Port Canaveral stop is cruises to Walt Disney World.
What?
Yes. After you go to Castaway Cay, the ship will stop in Port Canaveral, and every guest on board is going to get a 1-day Walt Disney World Park Hopper ticket and round-trip transportation between the ship and the theme parks.
No way.
This is crazy. Now, a couple years ago when we were doing our Canadian cruise, I believe we did a 5-day cruise, and the other cruise was a 9-day cruise, which was a Caribbean, and included the same kind of thing, a stop at Port Canaveral, and you could do the day over at Disney World. We couldn't do that one time-wise, but I thought that sounded like almost the perfect cruise with a little touch of Disney World in there.
Oh, absolutely.
Fantastic. And according to our itinerary, they get into Port Canaveral at 7 a.m., and all the guests need to be on board, 11:59 p.m., so you have to be back at midnight.
That's not bad, though.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
And I'm guessing, they'll let you know, where the buses are to get you back. Make sure you make it. You don't want to be late, or you'll be Ubering over there.
Right. Right.
To make the ship. But, how fantastic does that sound?
That is probably the absolute best excursion you could possibly do.
Because here's the thing.
On a Disney cruise.
Right. You leave New York, you get to relax a couple days at sea, enjoy the ship.
Right.
Which, a lot of these things have so many ports and things, and you want to get off the ship for a little bit. You don't enjoy the full ship.
Right.
The ship experience.
Right.
So you go to Castaway Cay, you get off the ship for the day, Disney's Island. Next day, Port Canaveral. You go to Disney World, you can just run yourself ragged for the day. Because you had 2 days to carb up and relax.
Right.
Hit the ground running at 7 a.m. that morning. Get back at midnight. Sleep in the next day. 2 days at sea to relax from from hitting Disney World hard.
Right.
Back to New York, head home. I think that would be fantastic.
Yeah. That really would be a nice trip. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would. I want to do that one. That sounds really good.
I'll say
really, really good.
The pricing doesn't seem too bad. I mean, I'll look at it a little bit later because it's changing. But right now I'm getting, let's see, I want to make sure I read this right. But starting from midship, it's about 4,500, 5 Gs-ish, somewhere around there for a veranda.
Oh, wow.
So,
for a veranda. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to
that'd be a nice cruise. That would I think, being able to stop at Walt Disney World, it's kind of reminiscent of those land and sea packages they used to do.
Yeah, so it's roughly, I'm going with a veranda here midship. It's about $5,000, not cheap, but it's a 7-day cruise, a stop at Disney World, and that's it for 2 adults.
Yeah.
So, and
I like that.
And right now I'm kind of seeing these ships are already pretty well sold. So if it's something you want to think about, you want to let us know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get over to ResortLoopTravel.com, fill out a little quote, or just email me and tell me what you're kind of interested in. We can send you something, but
absolutely.
And you can save a little bit more. Exactly. You can save a little bit more if you just go with an ocean view, and if you want to go all out, you can always go with the concierge level.
Oh, look at you.
Well, I wouldn't do that necessarily, but I would spring for a veranda, absolutely.
I may stay in one of those lifeboats, kind of, stowing away. I don't know. We'll see. Well, speaking of Magic Kingdom, here's something you're going to be able to do at Magic Kingdom if you take this cruise. So we all know, I'm very excited about this. When I first saw this in Shanghai Disneyland, I said, they've got to get this ride somewhere in the States, and they're bringing it. Of course, we know, I'm talking about the Tron ride that's coming to Magic Kingdom, Walt Disney World. It says they've got an update on some of the information. The new attraction will occupy an entirely new area next to the Land Space Mountain, which we know. And now, as they prepare to welcome Tron into the park, a few modifications will be made to nearby attractions as construction kicks into gear. So be aware of this when you go down. They're not going to have the orange barrels up like we have all around Cleveland. You can't get in and out of Cleveland anymore. but there are going to be some changes. So first, the Walt Disney World Railroad will temporarily take up residence at the Main Street Station starting December of this year. It's pausing this. They're calling it a pause. The Grand Circle tours of Magic Kingdom. So it's not going to be taken. It's just going to be sitting.
Oh.
The train's just going to be sitting because it can't get back. Once it gets back by probably Toontown, it's not going to be able to continue.
Mm-hmm.
So they're just going to leave it sitting in one place. During this time, you'll be able to get an up close look at the railroad and take advantage of one of a kind photo ops. So you're going to be able to climb on the train, get some pictures by the steam engine. That's kind of cool.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe, I'm hoping, if Disney's listening,
mm-hmm.
let us all recreate that photo of Walt hanging out the engineer's window waving.
I'm going to say the train will be the new purple wall.
That'll be fantastic. Yes.
And that'll look much better than that purple wall. People love the purple wall. I'm like, There's so many other things.
I'm not doing that in my house. I know that. No purple walls.
Or parking a train in your house.
Here's the most exciting part of this.
Okay.
You ready for this?
I am.
The Tomorrowland Speedway will close for a portion of 2019.
Oh, my.
as the attractions track is adjusted. They're adjusting the track of Tomorrowland Speedway. This is the exciting part.
Yes.
It will reopen as the same attraction our guests know and love in summer of 2019. If you're going to do this, come on, guys.
Well,
give us another Tomorrowland. Give us another Speedway of some sort. Please, Elon Musk, forget Mars. Help us out.
Help us here on Earth. I will say, the best part about this being closed for a while is the hole in the ozone will close back up. So, I mean, there's that. So let's look at this half full.
Some of those trees will grow back that are being killed by all of the fumes. Yeah,
the air will be so fresh.
So that's some of the stuff that's going to be going on toward the end of this year, early 2019. So be prepared for that. You're going to see a lot of construction over in that neck of the woods over in Tomorrowland.
How cool is that?
Excellent.
All right, I want to jump back over to the cruise line real quick.
All right.
Because now they're doing something called Magical Disney Storytelling aboard Alaska cruises.
Oh, going all the way across the country.
Let's go. From New York over to Alaska, the Vancouver area. They have a place where Disney pals embrace the spirit of the last frontier. On these itineraries, you can find Mickey and friends in their best northern-themed finery. Mickey is decked out in Alaskan fisherman's gear. He looks a lot like the Gordon's fisherman, to be honest. Minnie is in a stylish parka, and Goofy is geared up to explore a glacier, and Donald is dressed to pan for gold. Everyone gets the fun. So these are going to be unique photo opportunities. And Alaska is beautiful enough, so you can get a little something extra with Mickey and Minnie. It'll be fantastic.
Absolutely. Yeah, talk about some photo ops. Wow.
Here's the thing about cruising in Alaska. Even if the weather looks bad outside, the photographs you can take from the top deck of the boat are just fantastic.
Oh, I'll bet.
You just stand up there and you're like, I can't believe I'm in Alaska. Look how gorgeous this looks. It's a little rainy and gray, but you're seeing the top of mountains and clouds and fog, and it's just amazing.
Cut out the mountains and you got Cleveland. Just rainy and gray and fog.
You can't believe you're there. Very similar, but yet a totally different feeling. Also, they have your favorite Pixar friends are joining the party. Exclusive to the Disney Wonder, Pixar Pals give guests the chance to hang out with all their favorite Pixar characters in one spot. It's in the lobby atrium, and the musical celebration includes your friends from Up, Toy Story, and Ratatouille.
Wow, I like that.
And then, getting back to Alaska, one day during every Alaska cruise, you can be transported to the land of Frozen. For a day of fun with Anna, Elsa, and friends, highlights include a magical freeze that overtakes the atrium, Frozen-themed activities, and a dining experience inspired by traditional Nordic fare. So cold fish. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
It'll
yeah,
be really
I was
good.
going to say, I've done that over at Akershush.
And the day culminates with a high-energy deck party where our friends from Arendelle take you along for a night of fun, singing, dancing, and games. Here's a good thing about this one. The high-energy deck party at night. On the Alaskan itineraries, they do not do the fireworks shows because of how it impacts nature.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So
Avalanche!
Elk just makes elk freeze, and they don't know where to go, and they fall over like those scared goats. No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
None of that happens. None of that happens except for the dance party, which I'm sure is a lot of fun.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that... man, I want to do that Alaskan cruise. You tell me all the time about your Alaskan cruise. One of your favorites.
Absolutely. I look at the pictures every once in a while. I'm like, that was just so fantastic.
Oh, man. I know that a lot of the Alaskan cruises right now are just about booked up. So, but if you're looking at next, 2019, now's the time to start looking at doing that. So, let us know if you want to do something like that. Speaking of the West Coast.
Yes. The left coast.
We're going to wrap up at Disneyland.
Oh, cool.
For everybody going out to Disneyland this fall.
Out on the DL.
You can enjoy the spirit of Dia de los Muertos this fall at Disneyland Resort. Of course, inspired by Coco, the movie Coco, which I absolutely love. This is what they say about this at Disney's California Adventure Park. Disney's Pixar Academy Award-winning film Coco is at the heart of Plaza de Familia, a limited-time festivity at Paradise Gardens. Families visiting Plaza de la Familia can share meaningful memories of loved ones at the interactive memory wall. Enjoy the iconic Mexican Arbol de la Vida, Tree of Life, photo location, and take part in a new mask-making craft that depicts a spirit guide from the film Coco. You'll find yourself drawn to the immersive art exhibit, The World of Coco, the emotional mariachi music performed on the bandstand, and the delicious Mexican food menu at Paradise Garden Grill. Several times daily, the uplifting show, A Musical Celebration of Coco, brings together the storytellers of Plaza de la Familia and the Grammy Award-winning mariachi divas for a festive show of music and dance that tells the incredible story of young Miguel's journey as seen in Coco. New this year is the charming troupe of singers and authentic folklorico dancers, joined by Miguel, brought to life in a whimsical, handcrafted style inspired by traditional Mexican folk art. So very exciting. I would really absolutely love to go over and check that out. I think it would be wonderful. They also go on to say, over at Disneyland Park, Zocalo Park in Frontierland is decked out with an elaborate and colorful display in honor of Dia de los Muertos. The immersive setting features beautiful marigolds and papel picado throughout the installation, along with traditional ofrenda, calaveras, sugar skulls, and iconic figures of La Catrina, and delicious food at nearby Rancho del Zocalo, which I have eaten there, and it is delicious.
Ooh.
It is fantastic. What a great meal we had there. I would absolutely love this. I think, of course, Coco was one of my favorite Disney Pixar films, and I think it would be just wonderful to be immersed in that, especially in Southern California. It's a lot of heritage there, a lot of tradition.
Oh yeah.
So, just some of the things that Disney has going on. All around. Disney's everywhere.
They are.
Very cool stuff. So, well, Tim, if anybody wants to book with us, feel free to go over to ResortLoop.com or ResortLoopTravelGroup.com and help us out, and we'll help you out.
Absolutely. There'll be a form right there, easy to fill out.
And that is all I've got.
Awesome. Well, everybody, don't forget the mini Looper meet we're having next week, the 22nd, Wednesday. What time does it start, Bob?
We're going to start at 1 o'clock over at the Grand Canyon Concourse at the Contemporary Resort.
Near, if not in, the Contempo Cafe.
There you go. So you'll see us. You won't be able to miss us.
No. You'll want to look away. They're hideous. They're hideous.
As much as, and if we see you walk past and put your hand up, we're going to know it's you. We're going to know you know us.
That's right.
We'll call you out.
Anyway, Tim Scott, Facebook, Twitter, the website, ResortLoop.com.
Like us on Facebook. Rate us on iTunes. That really helps us and helps get the show out. And don't forget to check out our YouTube cooking show over at Resort Loop Recipe Box.
That's right.
What else should folks do, Tim?
Everyone, please go out there and share this, the Gateway to the Magic.
See you, everybody.
Vacation memories will stay with you and your family for a lifetime. The Resort Loop Travel Group was created with this in mind. Our fee-free services will relieve you of the stress and confusion of finding and booking the best vacation at the best price. After booking, we will continue to monitor for ways to save you even more on your vacation. We will check for any upcoming packages and discounts to save you as many vacation dollars as possible. Resort Loop Travel Group, gateway to your magical vacation memories. Get a quote, or for more information, visit ResortLoopTravelGroup.com.